Just blame it on the parents. A comment I've heard so many times from teachers and teaching assistants in school. Now, is that true? Should we blame them? Hi, my name is Paul Chandy. I'm the teacher that talks the truth. Coaching your child to succeed in school and enabling the parents to grow in the school of life. Many teaching assistants and teachers have told me when I've seen bad behaviour from a child, or if they've been lazy, or they turn up late for school, the parents don't care. It's the parents. Just blame it on the parents. It's the parents' fault. And I've often wondered, is this true? How much is it our own individual responsibility, genetics, nature, or is it nurture? Nurture versus nature. Is it how we bring up children, the nurture, or is it the child's innate nature that makes him lazy or rude, bad-tempered, and so on? Is it the environment at school affecting his behaviour, or is it the environment at home? Or, as I've heard too often said, just blame it on the parents. And it is true, I had a parent come and I was talking about his child's use of inappropriate language in a school setting. And the parent said, yes, that effing, he's a real... And I got an idea of where the child got his eloquent use of language. And the father wanted it corrected. He was on my side, but he was unaware of the example that he was setting. So he was a well-meaning parent. I have a problem with blame it on the parent. I've heard that from very good teaching assistants who've done a lot of one-on work with children and been very dedicated, also acted as counsellors, encouraged and motivated children, and likewise from teachers. It wasn't that they were being negative. In fact, they were being sympathetic towards the child's situation and empathetic, helping me to be more patient when dealing with children. However, parents who are so busy facing economic challenges or emotional problems, or who themselves have grown up in difficult backgrounds, or who find academia a whole puzzle, they need help. They need to be guided through the school of life in order to help their own children. And that's what I'm here for. In order to coach a child to be successful in school, a parent needs to know how to do that as well. Now, I've got a son, and myself and my wife are teachers. We use a lot of teaching tips when talking to our own child, in dealing with his own behaviour, in for example, educating him. That comes natural to us. We've been in the teaching environment for decades. So, just like, for example, if I was the child of a doctor, or a nurse, immediately taking care of me and knowing what to do and whether it's a severe problem, comes natural to them. My dad was a doctor, and the amount of cases that came to him, the amount of times he got called out on so-called emergency calls by parents for simple things like colds, the parents didn't know. So in the same way as a teacher, I hope to impart my experience as the teacher who talks the truth to help you and your child. Not going back. My YouTube channel is not going to be very good if I keep blaming the parent for the child's thought. I went for a wrangle. I was wondering, really? Is there no hope for the child if all the child's bad behaviour is to do with the parent? Or, for example, how do you win the parents over if they themselves are not doing a good job at home? So I went through a lot of assumptions, and I realized that the best way to look at it is that when you approach a teacher at parent-teachers evening, know this one fact, that most parents love their children, would sacrifice a lot for their children. A famous behavioral management teacher who wrote a book, the name skips from my mind, said that remember this, most parents really love their children and what they think is best for the children. And it also made me realize that parents are the best teachers, better than teachers themselves for their own children. They live the children day in, day out. They've been analysing and looking at their character and personality since birth. They know what triggers and motivates their child. And they are the best teachers. Now, if you have whether the child is really badly behaved and disruptive and shouts a lot, yes, the parent has been a good teacher in teaching him all that behaviour or even the swear words. He has that ability to teach and set an example. Or, for example, the child is diligent and polite and, smart and hardworking. Again, a parent can take credit for that. He's been a good example and he's been teaching that. No parent is perfect. I'm finding that out straight away, even with a 2-year-old. But as the teacher that talks the truth, I hope that we can go on this journey together to help our children get the best out of our education and smooth out our bumps and imperfections and our wrong insights. And start from the position for a child's behaviour or his attitude towards school, good or bad. Not blame the parents, but encourage and motivate the parents, enable the parents to use their teaching ability to also help, as a team, you and I, to coach children to succeed through school. Thank you.